So, as I was thinking about meditating, and I was trying to decide what to do, I thought, well, I haven't gotten back to my regular upload schedule of Mondays and Wednesdays, so now is the perfect time because we can meditate together. So, usually I meditate laying down because that feels nicest to me, but I'm going to meditate sitting up with you in a loose, relaxed position. Sometimes before I meditate, I just like to kind of do a bit of maybe a shoulder shrug or a quick stretch, something to get myself feeling loose, right? Maybe I would massage my collarbone or my shoulder muscles today, my neck muscles today. So maybe on a day where my legs feel like they need a little soothing, I might, just gently massage my legs, just up and down, rub my skin kind of gently. And if say a knee or an ankle needed some love, I might just give it some pressure points and give it some pressure and some up and down movements to soothe it out. Luckily, my joints are feeling fabulous today. I like to, this is an aside, but I also like to say I'm in my fullest of health every day. So I spend a lot of time thanking my body, especially those areas that maybe have a little trouble associated with them. Like for a long time, I had a really painful ankle, but I did a bunch of exercises with it. I was very consistent with that. I started to eat better. I started to exercise more in general. I started to thank my body generally without realizing how well the two correlated. And honestly, it's very rare that my ankle hurts. It's kind of great. And so I practice with my joints a lot because, obviously, those hinges in our body, they need a little love. They do a lot, and they have such a unique function in our bodies compared to our muscles and our bones and our tendons, right? The joints, there's so much going on there. So that's why, obviously, we can get some inflammation with them because they do a lot. So I try to just be very thankful in general. And so this is kind of not where I was going to start today, but it doesn't hurt to be generally appreciative of our bodies no matter what. And if there's anything that is going on in your body where it's not feeling its best, something that's really nice to say is, that's okay, help is on the way. Because when you ask for an improvement, we ask and it is given, as we know. So we're asking for an improvement. Well, help is on the way. Source is on it. My cells are seeking balance. My cells love me. My cells want me to feel well. These things are important to keep in mind because they gentle the resistance to well-being that we might have going on, and they help us feel better. And in some cases, once you set a couple of these things, and let's say you're a regular meditator and you get on with your day, that pain just disappears completely because your focus is on the forward, right? Your focus is on the improvement already. You're in the middle of your day. You don't have time to think about that because you're busy thinking about X, Y, and Z. And so you do think about X, Y, and Z, and the pain disappears from your immediate purview because so many other things are garnering for your attention, for your attention. I like to have fun with words, and I like how the ION words in English sound in Spanish, and I speak a little Spanish. I speak quite a bit of French, but I speak a little Spanish, and so I don't know, I just love how they sound. So I often say them in regular conversation like that, attention. I think it sounds nice. So anyway, a little bit quirky, weird thing about me. How about you? Share in the comments. So let's meditate. We've gentled our body. We've got a quiet space. We're not going to be interrupted. We're gonna let out some air. So let's take a nice big deep breath in. let our belly expand, and then we're gonna release through our nose or our mouth, whatever feels most comfortable. We're gonna intake, fill up our belly with air, and release. We can release more air more quickly through our mouth, which is why it's a nice beginning process. Close your eyes if you have not already. And focus on a sound in the room. So for me, my water heater right now has a low kind of hum, so I'm going to put my attention on there while we talk. And I've noticed that I have some tension in my shoulders, so I'm going to breathe in relaxation, and I'm going to breathe out tension. So focus on an area of your body where this might be happening, and let's breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension 5 times on your own time, starting now. Now, if you're like me at all, and you're human, so you might be, maybe you found that the thoughts were kind of still there and in the way of that exercise of breathing in relaxation and breathing out the tension. So we're going to do it again. And we're going to do this for 10 breaths, because we're really going to focus. And when a thought comes while we're doing this exercise, we will say, "Thank you, thought. Goodbye, thought," and gently let it be on its way. No need to focus. Breathing in, starting now. Out with tension 1. Relaxation in. Out with tension 2. Relaxation in 3. Out with tension 3. Relaxation in. Out with tension 4. Relax 5. Out tension 5. Relax 6. Goodbye tension 6. Relax 7. Out with tension 7. Relax tension 8. Out with tension 8. Relax tension 9. Out with tension 9. Relax breath 10. Out with tension 10. That felt a lot more focused for me. I noticed I was holding some tension in my feet. I'm feeling the nice buzzy feeling around my nose from the focus of connecting with Source. I still do have some tension in my neck. Maybe it's this extra pillow. Or maybe I need a different size pillow up there. Maybe that's what it is. Oh yeah, that's a better balance. Okay. Well, in an effort to continue breathing in relaxation and releasing tension, let's do 10 more breaths in an effort to become more relaxed and more loosened up from that tension. We can let it go. We can allow it to dissipate. We know it was just there to help us. Our body was trying to help us by focusing maybe on what we were feeling and kind of holding it in. But now we can tell our body that it's safe to let that go. So we're going to do it for 10 more breaths. We're going to breathe in that relaxation. We're going to breathe out tension. It's going to feel so satisfying. And then we'll be ready for the next part of our day. So just 10 more super fun and gentle, easeful, flowing breaths where we're going to breathe in that relaxation and we're going to breathe out the tension. And I will say simply breathe in and out, because if you would prefer to focus on something else, maybe the help is on the way concept, or maybe the appreciation of your cells. Our cells work for us. Our cells are omniscient. Our cells love us. They're here for us. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. But feel free to focus on appreciation of your lungs or any part of your body. General appreciation for your cells. Maybe the concept of help is on the way. And we'll just continue with 10 more breaths. Starting now. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, I mean. Breathe in. 3. Breathe out. 3. Breathe in. 4. Breathe out. 4. Breathe in. 5. Breathe out. 5. Breathe in. 6. Breathe out. 6. Breathe in. 7. Breathe out. 7. Breathe in. 8. Breathe out. 8. Breathe in. 9. Breathe out. 9. Breathe in. 10. Breathe out. 10. All right, we're going to slowly come back as we said we would to get on with the rest of our day. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. Maybe do a couple of gentle shoulder circles each way. Gentle, gentle tracing of the plate with your nose each way. And then when we're ready, we're going to gently open our eyes, but feel free to keep them closed as we wrap up this mini meditation. So it wasn't so many, 14 minutes plus, but thank you for meditating with me. This was great. I'm ready to go on with the next part of my day, which will be some journaling and some appreciation. Within that journaling, I'm going to move my body. I'm going to do some body weight exercises and some yoga. And I know that will release the rest of this slight tension that's in my shoulders. That does feel better now. So thank you for meditating with me on that. And let's get on with the rest of our day. So I hope it is sunny wherever you are, or whatever kind of clouds you like are in the sky. And if they're not there, we know that our planet is ever changing and clouds are coming and going. So whichever you prefer, you will be able to see it soon, because our planet is always changing. And if you're a sunny person and you don't see the sun, just remember the sun is right behind those clouds. So thank you for meditating with me. We'll do it again next Wednesday. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Feels good, doesn't it? All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.